Hello, welcome back. Last time I visited the alphabet zone here and learned about swapping. That was fun. Let's go on with the rest of Deep Forest. Lovely house. Doing everything in order so far. Well, these days, now that I got my unfinished business done. Text is float, I can see. There it is. Water is water. No, it's sink. Water behaves the way I'd expect water to behave. Love and door is stop. Key and rock is push. Baba is you. Key is open. Door is shut. Alright, so I have access to myself. Key is open. There aren't any keys. Now I can change that. And do this. So problem I have here is that water is sink. And text is float, so I can't sink any text in it. There's no has here, so I can't, like... So I used up one item to pass one obstacle, but now I have a second layer of obstacle here. And not a lot of obvious tools to do anything with that. I'm thinking about anything I could do that's like... No, I don't have access to wind, that's way out here. Okay, getting an idea. Let's see, suppose I would push enough text up here to append something to water is sink. First, what would that be? Maybe water is sink and push? So let's say water is sink and push. And push. Baba is you. Key. Rock. No, I'm one short. Like, even if I could somehow transport this out here, I'd be one short of pushing enough text up there to actually phrase that. Well, it seemed like a good idea. Let's see, if I do this, I die, right? Yes. Why the rock? Like, this must be meaningful. There must be a reason that I have to do this step. I get an and. And is powerful. But what can I do with it? Like, I feel like when I do this, I'm failing. I have to do something else first, and I'm not sure what. Water is sink and rock. I mean, yeah, I just can't push enough up there, and also I put that and in the wrong place. There's no, like, forget what I was saying. Yeah, no, this is not happening. Not this way. So let's see, the and could let me sort of... Okay, so I can definitely do this. Which isn't really meaningful. Alright, what am I missing about this? If water is sink, then nobody's going to be crossing that water other than anything that's floating. Only text. And it really looks like the only interesting thing I could reach by shoving some text up is this, and I just don't have enough. Like, yeah, I mean, I measured. And get Baba is you out here. So yeah, I would need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces of text to put 2 after that. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I thought I had 7. So I do have enough. Okay, then I have the right idea. Alright, so let's work on getting the, so this is all fine. I should... You're going to have to make it out here and then reform vertically, which is fine. Okay. Alright, so at least I have a task now. Baba's just gonna sit there in a corner for a minute. It's okay. Before I do that, I should do... Yes, that. So... I can push that horizontally. I'm still going to need somebody else to be, though. No, I can turn Baba into... Okay. No, this is a problem. This is definitely a problem, isn't it? Gonna have to do something more clever here. Because I lose my second tool for, like, reorienting this back to vertical once it's out here. Oh boy. Yeah, there are many problems with this. Well, hold on. Let's see about this. This isn't going to fit in the space I have available, but... Oh, well, also I would need another rock for this. Because I was thinking, if this key were a rock, then I could do something like... that. Okay, so multiple problems with that. One problem is it kills me, obviously. Second problem, although I could push this Baba out of the way, then I'd have to push this too far right and wouldn't be able to recover it. Feels like I'm kinda on the right track, though. So only key is open. Let's... Well, why would I... Okay, so I don't know why I would care about this, but for some reason I feel like this is going to make my life easier. It doesn't. This is exactly the same as anything else. What am I doing? Okay, so key is open. No, I need another U for this. You know, this just doesn't work. If I have the whoever is me to the left of the U, and I don't have two of the same word, I can never reform that vertically with just my own movements. Or form it as, like... Well... Yeah, no, so, like... To phrase something is me. Man, I feel like this has to be it, though. Like, this is distinctively close to this boundary. Text is float, so it goes over the water. There's not much else I can really do. Like, okay, so let's think, is there anything else I can affect? I can't make the text stop floating, it's just gonna do that permanently. I can't keep my key after I use it on the door. It disappears. I can't get through the love. Love and door is stop. Right, yes. So notably door is stop. It does have to be. If door is just shut, then it doesn't actually block me, but this door does block me. Okay, so here's the problem. I want to transport this out here. And make it vertical when it's out here, because it has to be vertical. If it's horizontal, then I have 3 wide, and I can't use a 3. I need to. All 8 of my texts are allocated, so it's going to have to be something is me here or here, pushing an and up there, and either push or I couldn't put the U up there. So yeah, the whole thing I'm trying to do is water is sink and push. Then I could just push the water around and get to the flag and everything would be great. But in order for that to happen, this has to be out here and vertical. Text is outside and vertical. Can't phrase that, but I have to make it happen anyway. So for text to be out here, it has to first be horizontal for a moment, then I need to rotate it out here. To rotate it, I need 2 things that I can be, and I will be down to only 1 thing that I can be. So the reason I can rotate it now is because I can be 2 things at once. Is there some way I can rotate it otherwise? So the idea being that, for something to be me, it has to be 2 away, either to the up or to the left. For me to become something else. So let's say I made... let's go with key, since there isn't one in the puzzle right now. So with there only being 1 of me... With there being only 1 of me... So I can't make Baba is key. It's too far over. I can make Baba is you and key, which is no good, obviously. Key is you, yes. This doesn't do anything of any interest at all. So yeah, because of this impossibility, I think I have the wrong approach. Or something wrong about the way I want to do this, because... Yeah, I cannot... Like, I've tried this several times in previous puzzles. I can't both transmute and become the thing I'm transmuted into when there's just 1 of me pushing text around. Like, the fact that this splits it by 2 moves means I just can't do this. And there's definitely no... Hold on. No, because door is stop. I can't push text through it right now. So the door has to be gone, so I'm down to just 1 pusher by the time that happens. Yeah, I don't know about this. I guess I'll take a moment and think on my own, but I'm not seeing it right now. Alright, not getting any new ideas, so basically I'm out of actions that I can do here. Without some insight, there's not really any further progress I can make there. Alright, so Lovely House is going to stay undone for now. Supermarket. Let's go someplace else. Belt is right, belt is shift. Well, belt is not right yet. Alright, so you're in the way of that. You are not currently win. You're not shiny. If I went up here, I would accomplish nothing but getting stuck. Rock is push. There's an up there. So, see what this does. So lets me get back with all this. So doing that means I can mess with this stuff. Not really. But maybe with the help of my friend the Rock, I can do the... oh no. Maybe my friend the Rock can instead head up here and push that for me. Oh, belt this wall, no good. Okay, I think I know what to do then. So I kind of want to do that, but not exactly. A small modification. See, now this one seems very reasonable. Alright, so I don't need to reorient belt right now. You're going in here. You're going to be... actually, right now I want you to be right. Something like this. No, I don't want this to happen yet, because then I'll be locked out of that. I'm going for something where I can be... oh no, that won't work. Okay, better idea. Maybe. I'm thinking something is going to go on this belt and go up there and push this upwards. When that happens, I need to already be in here because when this gets pushed upward, belts become walls. So somehow from like bringing these rules in here, I need to be able to cause... oh yeah, I see how to do it. Okay. The up is the one I need. I can sacrifice the right when I'm done with it. Actually, do I ever need the right? I need it now, once. Then I'm done with it for now. So I can... I do need the up with me, but not yet. So this is gonna go here. No, this is wrong, isn't it? No, this is correct. So those guys get on the belt. The right prevents the rock from being on the wrong side, so they will journey up the belt together. I'm also going to be journeying up this belt here. Yeah, so this is probably where I want to do this. Yeah, okay, in fact, I do it like this. Here we go. This is all set up to be happy and friendly. Do that. Belt is up. I go here, I race in there, I'm there, and those are going to do my work for me. Cool. Okay. See, that one was highly doable. Just a completely different style of puzzle. Yeah, this one I'm out of actions to try. Hey, there's a bonus puzzle. Crumbling floor. Hi, Bugs. I'm Kiki. Wait, this looks awfully familiar. Yeah, okay, I've been in a puzzle like this. It was, presumably this, moving floor. Okay, so moving floor. What is the difference? Flag is push, 2 flags. I have an is. Did I not have this is there? Build is shift, Kiki is you, hedge is stop, bug is defeat, Baba is win. I don't have the other is. This looks otherwise identical though, so theoretically you could do the same solution for both. Okay, so the way I did it before involved sacrificing these like that, so that I could go here and push this. Baba will become win, Kiki will give Baba a hug, and everybody will be happy. The problem with what I have now is that I don't have enough text to fill up the bugs with stuff and get it where it needs to go. I'm one short. Oh, and also, hang on, some geometry around here changed, didn't it? Because in this one, yeah, there was an extra thing here and an open space there. What does that mean? Okay, so no, not necessarily same solution for both. I think I see what that means. Let's see if this works. So basically like what I was trying to do the first time, then realized I couldn't because of that specific terrain, right? So I just do this. Get both of those. The is comes down and goes there. Okay, there we go. That was all it was. Very simple. Hey, Baba. Let's be friends. Neat. Okay. Well, bonus level was no problem. Why is the regular one so hard? This is bothering me greatly. I want to know what's up with this. I'm going to stare at it for a bit longer. Yeah, see, this would all be perfect if I still had a rock or a key or something. Could put that in there. Hey, put that over there. Now, if I could turn Baba into a rock, somehow, then I could push that north, and everything would be great. Wait. No, that doesn't work. Yeah, so I feel like there's something I have to do with, like, keeping my rock around. So yeah, principle here. For two things to be me at once, I can either do this, or I can do this. Oh, well, no. Other way. So now three things are me at once, but only one because only one exists. So right, principles are... Is there any potential here? I don't think so. Since this is diagonal from this, there's no way it can be part of a rule. Baba cannot be rock without moving this 2 steps and also breaking up the U. So let's just try a little harder here. See, that's no good because rock is way over there and cannot be U. It's obviously to the right of U, so it cannot phrase rock as U. With rock as U in that position, there's no way I can phrase Baba is rock, because Baba is down there and would need to move 2 steps. Okay, with key over here, I definitely cannot phrase Baba is key. I think I see it. So let's try this then. So let's say rock and Baba is U. Rock is Baba is U. Rock, just merge with me for a moment. Well, that doesn't do anything, because that doesn't phrase rock as U, just rock as Baba. No, this doesn't help anything. Yeah, so I cannot transmute myself without dying when there's only one of me. That's the principle here. Unless I know a way to transmute myself without dying when there's only one of me, or to rescue this and be beyond the door, then there's no way, as far as the rules that I know today, that I can do a solution that involves putting a 2x8 grid of text here to phrase water is sink and push. That's the only way I've seen through this predicament so far. Maybe there's another one that's just completely unrelated to that, and I seized upon something that turns out to be a dead-end path because I end up with only one thing that I can be out here. I can't interact with this text because it's on a diagonal away from there. I could technically interact with this text by appending one thing, but that doesn't interact with it. Unless it's like a not in particular situations, none of the texts that I have access to will have any effect when appended to door is shut. Pushing something into the flag doesn't help, right? Right. If I'm pushable, anything that's not float that goes in the water is going to sink. Yeah, okay, so I still don't see it. Had one idea, seems to dead end. I probably just need to come up with a completely unrelated one. Lock the door, that's usually not what I want to do. Bug is push, belt is shift. Love is defeat for now, but it can become win. Bug is bug, no transmutation. It's a friendly bug this time, no biting me. Fungus is nothing yet. This looks vaguely familiar. Belt is belt. There's the belt. Okay, I didn't see it. I'm like, is there a belt in this puzzle? There was. Alright. Well, so it looks as though I want to... Wait, what am I doing? I don't want this. Also, I can't because belt is belt and bug is bug. Okay, so no transmuting either of these. These are untransmutable. Right, what I was trying to do was this. So I'll put that... Well, I can't make it left. This won't put me under the bug, right? It will. Oh, okay. Fascinating. Since it's not stop, but only push, a belt can shift me into it. Oh, wait, but it's not push right now. If bug was push, then this wouldn't work, right? Yeah, I just go nowhere. Can't. I'm pressing buttons and nothing. So that needs to happen at a time other than... Alright, well, belt is push. That definitely means something, probably. What could it mean? Alright, so if I went ahead and did this... What's the end state here? Like, that has to happen at some point. This will kill me if it happens too early. Although, now hang on, so if belt is shift... Just want to experiment with some stuff. If you're push... Then you become shift. Whoa. Oh, you moved the tree. Or something. Wait. Fascinating. A tree shifting over pushes text even though the tree is nothing. Whoa. Alright. What I was actually trying to do... Well, okay, here, tree, you're kind of in my way, so just shoo. Oh, well, fine. What I was actually trying to test was, well, I mean, I know the answer to this. That belt cannot shift me into... Shift just means... It's just like move. It's just like I automatically move in the belt's direction with all the rules of just moving. It won't put me under something that moving would not put me under. So what am I trying to... I'm thinking of, like, getting under that fungus and pushing it to the left. I can't. But the bug could, maybe. Okay, so I think if I push the bug out... No, not really. If I push the bug in here, it'll push the fungus over. But okay, so if... When I... Hold on, let's play with this thing with the trees that I was looking at. Feels real weird to use the trees like this, but... it does seem to be a thing I can do. Okay, so if I were to, like... Should bring this closer. You're too far away. Actually, what I also can do is this. I've had a situation like this before. Kind of. You know what else I can also do? This is an option. Now I'm pushing a tree. Oh. Well, there we go. Right, I'm shifting, but bug is not actually push right now. Bug is nothing. Problem is, if I shift this into text, the text pushes. Fascinating. But like this doesn't because it's nothing. But fungus right now is nothing. I can't quite face... Oh! Okay, so this is gonna get weird. So belt will be push. I'm shifting things around, I know. Belt is now nothing. Actually, what's going to happen here? Well, that's not what I want. So wait, if belt becomes shift now... I have kind of a weird half-baked idea here. I'm not thinking it through very thoroughly, but if I do this, and Baba is also shift, then I'll just move the belt, won't I? Yeah. Trying to face left so I can shift that fungus onto the belt where it'll just shift back. No, it won't. It'll only shift one per turn. This is almost what I want. What if the belt had been... When did I put it there? I also have a bug. Not sure what to do with it yet, but this is what I'm working with at the moment. Ah! Tree! That's almost what I want. Not quite, though, because I shift the belt before it shifts. Can't get the belt there to shift the fungus out of there. Am I on even close to the right track here, I wonder? Also, this would not even work because shift refaces me. I could not... Without a left command, I think it's actually impossible for me to stand here facing left. Or facing up. That's just not something I can do. Because moving there, yeah, my face, I can't reface without moving. Or having an obstacle here? Okay, what if I had an obstacle there? Like what? No. Okay, so a lot of interesting things have happened. Can't shift the love beyond the fungus. That's not doable. So I have a bug. Why do I have a bug? Bug cannot become me. Can it? No, I don't think so. So the way to get under text is to push text on top of something when it is not push or stop or whatever. Oh, this was before I even... Right, yeah, so I become shift... Right, so the key here was I become shift to get the bug. And bug becomes not push. So that gets me a bug. Cool. That feels like a step 1, but I don't know what else to do with this bug. It's a friendly little bug, but what do I do with it other than have a staring contest? That's what I've chosen to do. Alright, so... Belt is belt, bug is bug. Baba is you, no one else can be you. Again, to get under text, the text has to be the one that moves. So there's no way I'm getting under this text or this text. Alright, so any solution that involves splitting the fungus apart from the love is impossible if I'm thinking about it right. Yeah, because even the trees that are nothing, when shifted into text, moved the text. They didn't go under it. That's important to note. Okay, so love is defeat. I don't have a move command. I have a shift command, but, like... It's not as though I can have the... like, queue up the bug here somewhere and have it just eventually push that for me. It's just gonna happen all at once. I can't delay it by enough for me to just walk past the fungus. Okay, so ending conditions. Nothing can get past this text. The only way I can interact with this text in any way is to shove both over at once, then lose my access to doing anything at all with them. So fungus will become defeat, love will become win. So I either need to move this fungus so that I can walk around it, or move this love past the fungus. That looks harder than moving the fungus, which already looks basically impossible, because love has 2 corners to navigate, fungus has 1 corner, kind of. Or I need to already be in here when this rule is changed. None of those 3 seem viable to me. My tools are a bug and a belt. Both can be shift, both can be push. Either one, either way. Could be both at the same time. Cannot change facing is the problem here. So like nothing here can face up or left. If it could, I could shift the fungus out of there. But it can't as far as I know. Is that definitely true? Ways things can change their facing. With the direction commands, or by attempting to move in that direction. The only way I can attempt is by being me, but I can actually do the move by pushing. So pushing refaces. But yeah, like I can't be here and face left without like some weird additional assistance. Okay, can I make something... Okay, now hold on. Weird additional assistance. I can't like stack up a whole lot of text here to make it so that there's a left wall there. Even if I could, it wouldn't shift over. Right, if I can press against a wall to look left, then I'm not going to be shifting that fungus around because it just would not shift, right? Because, like, if I'm shift, it's not like I can shove this tree into the wall. I go on top of it. Huh. There's something here, but I don't see it yet. I don't know what I'm doing here, but it looked like fun. This doesn't help anything. Those have no solidity. I can't use them to... Huh, when they're all stacked on top of each other, it looks just a little bit different. So I see... Okay, this is not helping me solve the puzzle. No, wait, don't I have something like super obvious I can do here that's like quite trivial? What about this? Oh, no, bug is bug, belt is belt, of course. I forgot about that. Right, so no transmutation, nobody else can be me. Okay, so that's why those rules exist, and these are the only nouns I have. Baba, belt, and bug. Don't really get access to fungus or love. I could prepend to this, but nothing meaningful. Bug as fungus would just get crossed out, belt as fungus would just get crossed out, and I can't phrase Baba as fungus, and I wouldn't want to. So I don't want Baba as belt, obviously. Don't want Baba as bug, obviously. Baba is push, doesn't feel like it does anything useful. Hey. Could it? No, I mean, I'm still back to my same constraints. Either I have to already be in there. Okay, so I have to already be in there. Let's say that was what I wanted to do. So that means somebody who's not me, or an additional me. Okay, so first of all, there cannot be additional me's, right? Bug cannot be Baba. Belt cannot be Baba. Neither of those can become because they're forbidden. There's nothing else that I can phrase in any way that would do anything useful. Okay, so there's only one Baba, and Baba is always me. So, with Baba in there, if bug could move, it would push that after a delay, but it can't. All I have is shift. Shift's not go- okay, so I can't bring text in here, can I? Don't think so. It seems unlikely. Because if I could bring text in here, I could, like, put the bug here on the belt, and then phrase belt as shift, then the bug would shift over there and do that. Well, am I sure I can't do that? Oh, no. No. So it's always only going to be one shift. Sorry, I didn't explain what I was saying. I was thinking, like, if there were a belt here, moving a whole bunch of text around, slowly going across it, but no, I can't have a whole chain of text going through here. Although, okay, so hang on. So belt shifts text around. Okay, so let's see. How's this? Now I'm getting somewhere. So in order to affect text... I have to be pretty far out here. Alright, so I'm just thinking of a delays. Like, okay, think of something like... Oh, this is just getting worse and worse. So it doesn't seem like I can easily put that there and be inside. So yeah, if I wanted to change a rule from in this area, there might theoretically be some way to get text here with Baba here. So then I could step over here, somebody would become shift, they would immediately shift. And then I'd go over here. Like if I could do something magical like make bug shift, then bug shifts the belt to a place where it can become shift, then I move over here, the belt becomes... No, this is not... I can't like change a rule from here, have it mess with some stuff, and then have those move, right? Well, yes I can, but not on enough of a delay that I could get through here first. And I can't bring text in here just the same way that I can't bring this stuff out. Because like, I can make myself shift, and I can bring things around all I want. Does it mean something that I can move the trees around? It feels like it would. It might, actually. So if trees can shift around, they can slightly extend my text pushing reach, huh? Well, no, not really. No, not especially. No, nothing of this sort works, does it? Question. This might affect, what I do. I'm wondering why this text is floating. Perhaps it doesn't shift when floated? Yeah, that's what it is. So nothing can involve shifting text. That is good to know. Still not getting anywhere. So I'm noticing that bug and belt are the same resource, really. They're kept separate from each other by these rules, so I can't turn them into literally the same resource, but they have the same properties, or can have if I shuffle anything around. Bug could be shift, belt could be push. But it doesn't seem interesting to do so. So yeah, get rid of fungus. Move the love out. Okay, so since love is defeat, let's just go ahead and strike that off the list. 1, because it would have to navigate 2 corners. 2, because it's defeat, and it's like harder to work with, even because of that. So fungus has got to get out of there, or I have to be in here, and then this rule change has to happen. Those both seem equally impossible. Getting the love out seems slightly more impossible. Maybe there's a 4th option I haven't thought of? Cool little observation here. I can spring text 2 tiles by doing this. So that's neat. Doesn't help me with any of this, but it is neat. Alright, so all that staring at this is doing is really just cementing my currently held ideas about how impossible this is. I don't see... Yeah, so I'm still stuck with either move fungus, move love, seems impossible. Disrupt these rules somehow so that love gets here but fungus doesn't, which I don't think there's a way to do. Or delay this rule change while Baba is in here. That sounds like the most likely. I just cannot think of a way to possibly do that. Anyway, so this is going nowhere. Alright, so it's one of these days. Did I solve... I solved this. And one other puzzle? 11? Yeah, great. Okay, it's one of these days. I mean, those were nice, quick, easy, breezy. Not a problem. But everything else, yikes. Maybe it's time for me to leave the forest and go somewhere else for a while. Because I have noticed in other zones, there's a very significant uptick in difficulty after I hit the clear threshold. So completion is totally different from clearing. Okay, so maybe somewhere other than forest. I guess I haven't looked at this, so I could try factory. Hold on, this is called Lock the Door. Does that name mean anything to me? Lock the door. How could that possibly be applied to this? I don't know. I can't parse riddle names right now. Okay, so guess I'm going somewhere else next time. Quick reminder, because I keep having to say this, no hints. Don't say anything about these puzzles I haven't done yet. I'll get to them when I get to them. Anyway, alright, yeah, so next time something other than Deep Forest. I guess this is 5, so 6 would be Rocket Trip. Okay, let's go to space. I'll see you then.